Silver and gold just lost trillions in market cap over the course of about 30 minutes.
Nasdaq 100 doing worse.
Crypto is hitting a wall.
Gold and silver are warning about a bigger crisis that's going to hit either later this year or maybe next year.
Cue the fire. In minutes, this thing just completely collapsed. Collapsed? Well, that would be an understatement. How about $5.9 trillion gone? This is like the GDP of 7 countries. And just in case you were wondering, yes, this was another 1 in 500 million event. 6 Sigma. What you are witnessing in the markets do not happen. Microsoft, gold, silver, Bitcoin, everything. And yes, I made a shat ton this morning. Every single morning, well, Monday through Friday. My daughter, a student, 2 grandkids, and it was like, okay, so we're going to see where the market, okay, short. And this chart was actually gold. I did not short gold today. Actually watching Microsoft at open, we're like, oh my gosh, let's go. I did the NASDAQ for about an hour, and then my wife said, let's go on a walk. And I said, okay, set up a swing trade, walked away, like 10 for 10. Actually, it's more like 13 for 15 went my way. If you want to benefit from the most astronomical time in history, $2.99. It's a special I'm running. Learn how to do this. Do you not think that this 5.9 trillion sell-off is not going to reverse? Would you like some of this $5.9 trillion? But now some of you might be asking, why? Why, Jay Bravo? You come bearing 2 crystal balls? Tell us. I will tell you. It's broke. The system is completely broken. Look at the difference between physical metals, 142. Okay, so we got China 138, COMEX 111. You guys want to make up your mind here? And it clearly looks like the market is making up its mind without you. It looks like this market is sniffing something out. So is Jim Cramer. Also, I just want to say thank you, Jimmy. The unwind of gold. I think silver is way overvalued. So get ready for the pull up. Those of you that make fun of Jim, it's okay. I'm probably one of them that shouldn't. He is a doctor. Just doesn't like the charts, which predict what he's going to say. So then whatever he says, do the complete opposite. Also, yesterday on Bitcoin, I said, guys, even at 98,000, you're in a bear flag. Under support. You don't want to go under support. Then what you really don't want to do is follow under support, come up, retest, because then it's going to really drop. And just like what I promised you, and there we go, right to my price target. For those of you that hold gold, congratulations. Silver, great. Take advantage of copper right now. Do your best just to have 1 Bitcoin. That's it. I've been saying this since it was a baby. I read your comments in the comment section. I know you hate Bitcoin. Mark my words, it will never go away. It is a speculative asset. Just look at it that way. I'm not saying it's going to change the world. I'm not going to say that's going to be the new standard. And in a crypto winter, which we are in, this is a time to collect. Like you collected gold and silver. Buy low, don't sell high. Alone against it. As we are in a horrible economy, and they will lie to you. Economist, one of the greatest economists of all time, warns coming financial crisis will make 2008 look like Sunday school picnic. Oh, hey, that's that economist that's a friend of mine that I had on the channel.
Peter, what's having the most impact on gold right now? Is it tariff uncertainty? Is it the government shutdown? Is it interest rates? Is it the risk out there generally? Is it central banks who are hoarding gold?
Well, it's a lot of things.
Here, I'll answer it for you. Yes, it's everything, but no, it's the charts. And yeah, I mean, I asked him that same question. Like what I said in yesterday's video, because you click subscribe and you're like, hey, this guy with this weird hair. I think something happened at Davos, this side, Davos. And all the leaders and all the billionaires are like, okay, here we go. And voila. How many 5 Sigma events? Because they know the monetary system is breaking. I am going to swing trade as much of their brokenness as I can. When this thing swings 5.9 trillion, not on the way down. You get the bounce. Also, I do like what Peter says about this, and I'm going to chalk it up to true. Peter Schiff exposed the truth. The gain in the stock market is inflation, not real value. If you destroy the value of the dollar, it makes everything look like it's going up. It's an illusion. 99, everyone is being robbed. The people that have believed in COMEX, you're going to be robbed too. Until Rule 580 is enacted. I'm going to give it March. Everyone's like, I don't trust this Ponzi scheme anymore. I want my silver. Also known as a bank run. This is also where people lose trust in governments. That's what you're seeing. And you're seeing big volatility. My brain was searching for a different word than big. How about colossal? Now what these banks have done in the last 20 years, let's call it fraud because that's what they had to pay for. I might step it up a little bit, call it treason. You're like, Jay Bravo, you can't use the word treason. That's too high. How about you're acting in behalf of betraying your own country for other countries? I'll ask you this. JP Morgan was manipulating silver. Correct. They got busted for that. How does China play into this? While JP Morgan is suppressing the paper price, buying the real, what do you think China was doing? And then they get caught over and over. Oh, here you go. Here's your millions. Oh, wait, you want $1 billion? Okay. And then in December, they're like, okay, we won't do this anymore because now they have amassed all of this physical silver in the world. And they're like, okay, let's see price discovery. Now, for those of you, again, in the comments section that are just like, no, they're finally, payback. They're shorting. They're not. They're the opposite. But there's some banks that didn't get the phone call, missed the memo. Oh, and before I show you that clip of what's going on in the COMEX market, breaking news, silver, China, 146.17. It's the STFU futures. Laughed at that. You're probably under 35, but that's okay. It's the SHFE futures. Any way you look at it, the system is broken. I don't care what the president of the United States says, because I'll say, well, measured in what? S&P 500 just hit 7,000 for the first time ever. America is back. Well, according to what? Measured in what? Let's listen into what's
very
really
powerful
happening.
with this. That's why they created it right after we got off the dollar, gold backing. They needed immediately to keep gold suppressed. What happened in 2025 in the silver and the gold markets and the COMEX, again, is meant to be misunderstood. Even if it was on the headlines, you wouldn't want to read it because it's too boring. All it came down to, I'm simplifying dramatically, insulting many of your COMEX experts, is there wasn't enough allocated, segregated, post-Basel III gold and silver on these London and New York exchanges for them to even do the shorts they were used to being doing. If you can't short, you can't manipulate the price. Very simply, that means there's actually a hint of free price discovery. And
no, we did get that price discovery, right? But with price discovery, this whole thing's breaking. I mean, 6 trillion. And you are just making a shat ton on the way down. Consolidation on the way down. Consolidation. And this was an easy $6,000 move, which I made a lot of that. And then I lost the swing trade right here, just a little bit. And I said, fool me once, you ain't gonna fool me twice. Went on that, and my wife had to get her coffee. Set my stop loss right here. I knew it. And then my take profit there, and ding, ding, ding. Wife's like, how much money did you make? I'm like, I'm not telling you because you're gonna buy another handbag. It's like she equates everything in handbags. But I will tell you, my friends, that this is a really good time to learn this because everyone's getting fired. You have AI taking over everything. You might want to use some wisdom and have a safety net. And 1 hour every morning, well, Monday through Friday, while everyone's losing their jobs, but the government will tell you everything's great. Guys, this is GFC levels. I'm also not going to lie to you and tell you that trading is easy. I also don't want it to replace your job. I enjoy doing it. It's very challenging. And it reminds me of this. You have all these gold coins in there, but you have hungry piranha. And you have a lot down there if you're patient. I'm not so much. I just go in, grab a few, take them, maybe get a nibble, put a Band-Aid on. I'll see you tomorrow. But I'll tell you, trading the opening market is so much fun. Then it farts around. So you got to get in, get out, get in, get out, collect your coins, and then be done. Now, and if you decide to walk away from your computer, stop loss. Did you guys see natural gas? This was overnight from 8 to where'd you end up going? Oh, you only lost half. How do you explain that one to your wife, right? The next day, half off. She's like, I love half off. Well, no, sweetheart, it's our account. It was 10 million, now it's 5 million. And she'll say, well, I could do a lot with 5 million. Before I leave you, guys, also the dollar has broken a forever Trend line, the world is changing. And you know I was a strong dollar until this little line of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. And with that, I love you. I will see you tomorrow.